What's up guys? Welcome to today's video. I feel like I shouldn't even do this formal introduction. I'm like in my filming spot, but this isn't going to be a very formal video. But if you haven't been here before, my name's Kian. Today we're just talking, I'm just giving you guys an update on my healthy journey, I wouldn't even call it a weight loss journey, but like my get fit with me. I haven't made a video in a few weeks and I haven't been filming any of that stuff because I've just had some realizations lately and I wanted to share an update about how I'm doing with all of it. So we're just gonna chat. Obviously from my last video, you guys could see, I was like crying in my car, having a breakdown. So whatever I was doing was definitely not working for me. And I've had some time to reflect. I've had some time to really just get down with myself and God and figure out what my next steps are. And for me, filming each week and doing the weight measure or the measurements and all that progress tracking was not healthy for me. I was in Vegas a couple weeks ago and I just had this like aha moment. And what happened was I weighed myself and I realized I had gained 20 pounds within the last 4 months, I think. Considering how much I've been working out, I just felt like something was wrong. And because I was just like, well, this is insane. I'm at the highest weight I've ever been in my life. And for me, I'm only 5'3", so gaining 20 pounds within that amount of time, like I've never gained that much weight within such a short period of time. So I was like, okay, I think something more is going on here that I need to figure out, if that makes sense. So then I just had this, like, I don't know if it's, I call them pings, and it's kind of just like this these thoughts that you're like, oh yeah, like I need to do that. And I kind of, they're like a ping from God almost. So it's not like I hear God exactly saying it, but it's like something within me that I feel like is there because God put it there. And it's just like this little feeling or thought. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that. So I had a ping that I need to look into my hormones, balancing hormones, and something was off with my hormones. So that night I watched a video about balancing your hormones, and I realized all this weight gain happened after I got birth control. I had the Nexplanon birth control implant for almost the last 3 years, and that is something that's regular, like very strictly putting hormones into my body on a specific schedule. So it's very repetitive and just a structured, just like very structured to a T. And so I realized I just got that out, and then all this weight gain happened. And then I started exercising a ton and I still wasn't seeing any results or improvements. And I was just like very mentally drained from the whole process of trying to get fit. So after I realized that, I was like, wait, this could be my hormones that are just acting up and being crazy. So I watched a video, which I'll have linked below, and it was this woman sharing a bunch of different natural ways to help balance your hormones. And I thought about going to see a naturopathic doctor. I figured I would try some of these like natural herbs and stuff that she recommended first, and then if I'm still having some issues, then I would continue on and maybe make a consultation and get some tests done and stuff. But yeah, I just felt this intuition, that God tuition, whatever you want to call it, that I needed to look into hormones. So I watched that video. I took away 4 things that she recommended. So that's what I'm trying right now. So the first thing I'm doing is drinking chlorophyll water. I really need to look up, I should have looked up the benefits of it before this. It's kind of funny how we just trust people on the internet, if you know what I'm saying. I know there's benefits to chlorophyll water and she talked about them and I don't know what they are, so I'm just gonna have them pop up right now. Woo! Okay, those were the benefits. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to drink 1 or 2 big mason jars with the liquid chlorophyll in it, and it doesn't taste gross in my opinion. Someone at work described it as rusty water. I just think it has like a little bit of a, I mean, they do a little bit of peppermint oil, but it just kind of has like a earthy green taste to it. The next thing I have is magnesium. Let me just go get this stuff. This is the liquid chlorophyll droplets, and all this stuff is pretty inexpensive. I think this actually might have been one of the most. I don't know. Everything I'm gonna mention in here is between $5 and like $25. So I put this in, I water. The next thing she recommended was to up my magnesium intake. So I'm talking like she like personally gave me this advice. This is all in the video. So I got the Natural Calm unflavored magnesium, and I just put a little bit of this in a cup of hot water and drink it before bed. Magnesium has great benefits, especially when it comes to balancing out your body again, and I will put those in right here. So far, the only side effects I've seen is that I get super like sleepy from taking it. I feel like I'm just like melting into my bed. So yeah, that is something I've been doing. I think I've only done it 2 nights now. The next thing I've been taking is this Vitex fruit supplement. I will put the benefits for it here. And this is something she said that doctors in Germany will recommend. I don't think I've taken mine today, so I'll take it before they prescribe you any other medication, which I think is awesome. And it says it's traditional support of female monthly cycle. So yeah, and it's all plant derived, so I think that's great. And vegan capsules, fantastic. Is anyone else horrible at taking pills? This might freak you guys out, but this is how I have to take the pills, or else I like will gag on them and freak out. I have to push it all the way back in my throat. Okay, it took me years to figure out how to take pills. I used to never be able to do it. The next thing I'm taking is just a basic probiotic, and this one is, this was only like $6. At least on it, it says it's friendly bacteria for the digestive system. But I know there's a lot of other things that probiotics are good for, which I will have right here. Take this too. This is just becoming like a pill taking video. Okay, the next thing I have been doing is this hormonal changes formula. And I actually was working with a gut specialist a few months ago. She was a friend, and she told me I should get this. So I've been taking this for a while, but I stopped taking it. So you're supposed to take a few drops a day. I'm doing this again, and anything that helps with the hormones. I'll have to look into exactly what this is good for. If you guys can't tell, I'm not very research based. I'm just like, oh, you think like someone on the internet said this is something I should do? Let's do it. Do I need to further research anything? No, not a problem. But I'm glad I am gonna further research just so I can put it in this video so you guys know, for all those people who aren't as trusting like I am. Those are the main things. And then I also got reached out to by this company, which is Goli, and they asked if they could send me one of these bottles, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. It's an apple cider vinegar gummy. And apple cider vinegar is very like trendy right now, and people are taking like apple cider vinegar shots every morning, and it is good for quite a few things, which I will have right here. When they reached out to me, I was really excited because I was wanting to start doing apple cider vinegar again. But if you guys have ever tried apple cider vinegar, it is disgusting, and it literally makes me want to throw up. So I looked into their ingredients. I actually did some research on this since I'm like sharing it. And it's vegan gummies, which I like because a lot of gummies are made with animal fat, which is so gross. But they're vegan. And all the ingredients are really great. Apple cider vinegar, organic beetroot, organic pomegranate, B9, B12, organic tapioca syrup, water, organic cane sugar. Like obviously there's some sugar added to give it a little bit of flavor. Then there's some acids. Pectin, which I looked into, is actually what gives fruit its shape. It's also what gives like jam its jamminess. So they use pectin, which I like that it is what actually is like, it's actually what is in fruit, I guess. Instead of using like animal products to make it gummy, they use the pectin. So I've been taking 2 of these a day. I take 1 in the morning and 1 like before my shift at work. And the biggest thing I've noticed is it suppresses my appetite, because when I go to work, I snack a lot because I'm bored. And I'll just eat like French fries and bread and just a lot of unhealthy foods and sweets. And I will literally eat spoonfuls of whipped cream when I'm at work. Like, not joking. So I noticed when I started taking this, like those cravings and just all the snacking, I didn't really have a desire to do that anymore. And I think that has been my biggest thing that I've liked about this product. This isn't paid or anything. I think I have a discount code or something, or like a referral code. So if you guys are interested in trying this, it's a really good price point. I believe they're like $20 for the bottle, and I'll have to double check this. There's 60 pieces. I want to take another one because they taste so good, but I'll show you what they look like. I don't know why this looks so funny, but they're so good. But yeah, that is an update on my health situation. I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, I need to tell you guys about the dream. I love dreams and I love recording my dreams. I have a note on my phone. When I wake up, I'll put what happened in my dreams, and I was looking through them the other day and there was some like really crazy stuff, and I was just like dying laughing at some of the things, because like when I wake up, I don't put much detail. It's like very blunt, straightforward sentences, and they come across like so funny rereading them. But anyways, when I was in Vegas that same night that I was looking into all the hormonal stuff, I had this really intricate, intense dream about eating healthy, and God kind of just showed me that it's really as simple as making a decision and making one decision at a time, and I don't need to tackle all of this, like I don't need to change all this stuff. I literally need to take this journey one decision at a time, and I think that released a lot of pressure. And it was hard to explain. I don't know if you guys have had a dream like this before, where you just feel like you are, like your brain is being reprogrammed during the dream. It was just so intimate. I like literally felt like God was moving around things in my brain, just healing my relationship with food and just showing me like, Kian, this is very simple. You just make a healthy decision. You take off the bun on that. You go for a walk. Then you make a decision to do this. Then you make a decision to do that. And over time, it'll all work out, but it's just one little decision at a time. And for me, it sounds so simple explaining it, but for me, it was like groundbreaking, because I was like, wow. And it's not like it's like I understood it on an experiential level, not just a mental like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It was like during that dream, like God programmed me to really, really get it. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys have had a dream like that, let me know, because it was something else. I hope you guys can tell that I'm like a lot more happier and upbeat about what's going on in my health life. And I will say that I woke up this morning and I already saw that I looked leaner than I did even a few days ago. So I know maybe it's just water weight that's going, but I'll just show you guys what my stomach looks like right now. And even before, I probably gained even more weight since the last video I posted. So I'm really kind of starting from the beginning. I weighed 147 pounds a couple weeks ago, so I will check on that later. So my therapist just suggested that I weigh myself so I can have an actual number and it's not like this guessing game that I get confused about in my head. Like, I know checking the scale every day would be mentally unhealthy, but just having a number to go off of and then maybe in a few weeks checking it again. Another thing that I have changed is my workouts. I was very confused as to, I had not been working out at all prior to moving. I was just walking a lot because of my job, and I was very confused that I was like, wow, well now I'm working out a lot, like 5 times a week, very intense workouts. Why is nothing changing? Why do I not feel good? And I realized, for one, if my hormones are all out of whack, plus doing strenuous workouts is really not serving me best. So I'm definitely taking it easy on the workouts. I'm gonna stick to more like bar classes, some cardio as in like cycling or cardio machines like Stairmaster, walking. I'm not gonna do any more intense HIIT sessions. I want to start doing more yoga. So yeah, I'm definitely changing up my workouts because what I was doing before, like everything I was doing before, just wasn't working. So yeah, I'm making a lot of changes and I feel really happy with where I'm at. If you guys know anybody who talks about hormone balance on Instagram or their YouTube, or just like someone you love to follow that talks about a lot of health stuff, leave it in the comment because I would love to start following more people like that and getting more educated on those things. But yeah, I was excited to give you guys an update. Hope you guys are doing well in your health journey. Hope this video was encouraging in some way. I'll have everything that I'm using linked in the description. I'll also have that video linked if you guys are interested in learning from someone who knows a lot more than what I do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and follow me on Instagram here. All right, guys, I love you so much. Bye.